Earlier, a guy came in with a huge collection of celebrity-signed postcards from the 1940s and 50s. I'd never seen a collection quite like it, so I called up my buddy Steve to come down and take a look. Hopefully, he'll be able to tell me if they're legit and what they're worth.
That's like a pretty crazy assemblage here.
This guy has over 250 autographs from the 1940s and 50s.
Wow.
So far, it's everything from Babe Ruth to Marilyn Monroe.
It's pretty rare you see like a, just a whole collection like this. Obviously this wasn't gotten overnight or whatever. I mean, it's a massive stack. Tell me a little bit about the history.
My uncle was a grip in Hollywood during this time, and he would have them sign it to Susie or Susan, my mother, and then he would address to her in Brooklyn and send it to her. And that went on for about 8-10 years.
Was it just sitting like in a shoebox packed away in a closet somewhere?
It was sitting in a shoebox for as long as I can remember.
You took it out of the shoebox, you put it in these containers, and here we are today.
That's it.
Wow. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by all this.
And just the fact that they're all dated.
Yeah.
That makes it great.
I mean, actually, I think that's probably the more cool thing, the dates on each one. That's pretty awesome. I mean, you could chart these things exactly to when they were signed. It's okay if I have a look through some of this? Okay.
Please do.
All right.
Maybe you'll be able to recognize some of them.
You guys know who this is?
Jimmy Stewart.
That's Jimmy Stewart.
Liberty Valance.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life, one of the most famous actors of all time. Do you guys know who that is?
Paul Newman.
We're talking about the dressing, Paul Newman?
Yeah, the dressing, the salsa. But the great actor Paul Newman, one of the toughest autographs to obtain in person. There's no doubt that his uncle was pretty well liked on the set to be able to approach someone like Marilyn Monroe, Babe Ruth. I mean, this guy must have been really popular. Whoa, you guys know who that is?
Marlon Brando.
I mean, this is about one of the strangest guys you're ever gonna come across and one of the best actors of all time. Back in his later years, I mean, I'm talking like 80s, 90s, if you were lucky enough to approach this guy in the street and even ask for his autograph, he used to give you a set of trivia questions you have to answer. And if you answered one wrong, didn't matter, you wouldn't get his autograph. But if you got all 5 right, he'd sign for you. But with Marlon Brando, when he signed, especially later in life, it was like instant gold. I'm seeing some great names in here. Susan Hayward, Joe DiMaggio. It's pretty amazing. I just keep pulling more and more and more. It's just an amazing assemblage. I mean, we're looking at a bunch of deceased celebrities, stuff that you're not going to get signed anymore. And the most important thing to collectors, that's a vintage dated signature. And that's a really big deal.
So, Steve, what do you think? What do we got here?
I think you've got a pretty phenomenal collection here, if it all checks out. I don't need the Pro Scope today. I mean, I could tell, we've got real writing on this. It's all different kinds of ink. I want to be able to go through my examples, figure out what's here, figure out if anybody, by any chance, if there's a secretary signing for somebody that day.
Okay.
But the bad thing is I can't tell you right now. You guys got time today? Is that all right?
I got you, my man. Whatever you need. If you want to borrow Chumley or the conference room, whatever you need, I know it's a lot to ask. Do you mind?
No? Be my guest?
Okay.
Right on. All right. You might want to grab some lunch or something, because it's going to be a minute, man.
Okay. They said to go get lunch, but I'm so nervous right now, I don't think I can eat anything.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
So, what do you think?
This stuff is all no good. It was a big waste of my time to stand here and go through this stuff. I mean, that's the unfortunate part about it.
Really?
No. Actually, it's probably one of the best collections I've ever seen.
Awesome.
Yeah. I can't tell you how rare this stuff is. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Elvis Presley, but he's here too. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Elvis Presley made an appearance in here. Great example. The guy's not an autograph guy. He didn't get him in person, so he really had no idea that someone like Elvis Presley was just sitting at the bottom of the stack. That is incredible. Frank Sinatra. Do you even know Frank Sinatra was in here?
No. No, I
See,
didn't.
you're learning something new every day.
Yeah.
From 1954. This is at basically the height of Frank Sinatra. Babe Ruth, the great Babe Ruth. This one I really enjoyed a lot. It's dated May 3rd, 1948. 3 months later, Babe Ruth was dead. The great thing about this Ruth signature is in ballpoint pen. Babe Ruth had a heavy hand, liked to sign in fountain pen. Now, I've had a chance to certify 3,000, 4,000 authentic Babe Ruth signatures in my time at PSA. I've seen maybe 10 sign a ballpoint pen. That's how rare they are.
Wow.
Well, He came in here wanting $2,500 for all of them. What do you think they're worth?
That's pretty good. But an amazing collection. When I look at the signatures in here, it's pretty crazy. We're talking Humphrey Bogart. I saw Boris Karloff, Jerry Lewis, Willie Mays. I could just keep going on and on. You're looking at anywhere from about $8,000 to $12,000.
Wow.
Still on $2,500?
No.
I really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime, Matt. Usually, I am the guy who gives the bad news. So today, I gave some good news, and it felt really good.
So we found out a lot, my man. What do you want for him now?
Start at 8,000 then?
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm gonna get a lot of money for these when I sell them. But it's gonna take years and it's gonna take money. As great as it is to have Babe Ruth's signature, it's really hard to sell it on a postcard in a stack. You know, it's gonna have to be displayed, put it in a frame. I mean, we're talking, it's gonna cost me $200 to $300 for each one of these I sell. You wanted $2,500. I'll give you $6,000. You gonna take $6,000?
Yeah, I think so. That works. I'm sure my mom will be really surprised that we got $6,000 for it. Although I might keep it a secret.